I'm Grace,
And I'm HORA.
and today we're making a lemon battery.
As you may have noticed, Grace and I are wearing goggles. This is the most important part of the experiment, getting ready to do it, because you need to make sure safety is always first. And the goggles are meant to protect your eyes from making contact with any chemicals. In our case, we don't want lemon water, any lemon juice in our eyes. We don't want...
And that's why we're using goggles. So this is an image of the setup that we're going to create. This is before we realized we're going to use lemon juice instead of a real lemon, but it's fine. And you can see the cathode, anode, and the reduction and oxidation equations that will happen.
Okay, here we have our zinc and our copper. So the copper is going to act as the cathode and the zinc is going to act as the anode. So in our voltaic cell, the copper has a higher voltage when reduced, and the zinc is going to have a lower one, which is why the cell is going to operate how it will.
So now I've taped the copper cathode and the zinc anode to the inside of this cup because we're not using an actual lemon, we're using lemon juice. And the reason we're using lemon juice is because it's an electrolyte in this situation, which means that it has ions in it and the electrons are going to be able to pass through. And in this galvanic cell, the copper is going to be reduced since it's the cathode. So copper 2+ ions plus 2 electrons is going to lead to copper being formed. And then the electrons are coming from the anode, which is zinc, and zinc is being oxidized, which means that solid zinc is going to be transformed to zinc 2+ and 2 electrons. And that's why the electrons travel through the electrolyte to get to the copper, which is what powers the cell. So now we're going to be checking that there is an electric current flowing through this with a voltmeter. And a voltmeter is going to measure the voltage from this battery that we're making. So I'm taking the red wire and I'm going to touch it to the cathode and the black wire to the anode. And what you're going to see on this voltmeter is that there is an electric current being registered. So when I touch it together, you'll see it jumping up from 0 to a positive amount. And when I stop touching it, it goes down. And that's evidence that the battery works.